Legends tell of a legendary dragon-slaying god of war that is feared by even the mightiest of bosses. Today, we take on that legend, and either mark our place in history or fade away. Today, the Nameless King dies! Everyone knows Dark Souls games are known for their difficulty, and will often make players rage so much that they won't even continue playing the game. So if you even attempt a Dark Souls game, you have to have the patience of a Jedi, the intelligence of a genius, and some really large cojones. And even then, your Zen is still in for a rough ride. But with that being said, and after many long hours, I have reached the top of Archdragon Peak, rung the bell, and am ready to take on one of the hardest bosses of all time, the Nameless King. And this guy is the definition of badass. He comes in like Khaleesi riding a freaking dragon, and not just any dragon. As stated in the Dark Souls wiki, this is a Wyvern Stormdrake, which is pretty crazy, because according to the internet, Wyverns and Drakes are two different types of dragons. And depending on which fantasy source you read, there are many different definitions between the two. But the one thing that all sources can agree on is that they are evil, violent predators and should be killed on sight. So let the fight begin. And man, oh man, this is just freaking epic! The atmosphere, the music, the gameplay, and did I mention the fire-breathing dragon? I just love this fight so much. Not only is it a challenge, but it has to be one of the coolest boss fights of all time. This showdown is a thrilling masterpiece. It is just you versus a king and his dragon in a raining mountain duel. The stage has never been set so perfect. This is like one of those fights you read about in fantasy stories. Except this time, you get to play it out. You get to be the hero. Or you get to be dragon food. This is probably where Captain Hindsight flies in to tell me, hey, you shouldn't have stepped into that fog. And you shouldn't be making this video. And you shouldn't have bought this game. You should be out there rescuing cats on crack. They need your help. Get the hell out of here, Captain Hindsight. I'm allergic. And I have a king to kill. So let's talk strategy. The King of Storm, as it is called here, will swoop down and hit you with a barrage of attacks. Not only do you have to be worried about getting barbecued, getting pounced on, and getting swept back by the dragon's huge wings, but you also have to be aware of the riding king that will try to stab, swing, and hit you with his crazy long weapon that will also generate a lightning explosive attack. Your best bet of survival and your best chance of winning is to get close when the Stormdrake lands and just hack and slash like your life depends on it, because it does. And if you manage to slay the King's Ride, he will grace you with his presence. Now you can either fight him as a fellow king, a poor old lonely mimic, a man that appreciates comfort, or even as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But I got here as a warrior, so I will fight him as one. And this is where the fight gets hairy. I mean, just look at his hair. He must be a huge fan of Don King or something. If I don't kill him here, he'll eventually OD on hairspray. But I don't have time for that. We have to focus up and avoid his attacks because they come from everywhere. Seriously, he knows every trick in the book. And it looks like he has super speed, because one moment he is there and the next he is gone, only to reappear again with his weapon ready. And that isn't all. If your tumbling skills are off, he can skewer you and then raise you around like a flag. And after he throws you down, he can hit you at a distance with his crazy shockwave earthquake attack. He can also jump up in the air and do this epic flying attack, which is personally my favorite attack. It reminds me of Cain from Final Fantasy. He can also swing, stab, and thrust at you. Not to mention he can hit you with lightning and make it rain down from the heavens as if he were Zeus. He has it all. There is a reason he is king. But there's also a reason that I'm here, and I have not traveled this far to lose. Like Simba roared, I just can't wait to be king. And that is what is going to happen. He may be fast, and he may hit hard, but I have ambition. And there is nothing more dangerous than a man with ambition. Plus, history is on my side. All kings fall. And today is a good day to take his crown. So after what feels like an eternity of dueling and dodging, we finally strike the winning blow, and victory is ours! Let the bells ring! All hail the new king! Thanks for watching. If you like Boss of the Week and want it to be an ongoing series, make sure and drop a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more. Also, if you think you know of a boss that is cool enough and unique enough for this series, let me know in the comments below. And if you really want to help, please consider joining my Patreon, where you can directly support my channel. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.